Hey, this is Drodio. I did a video earlier in the year about converting my Starlink to a StarMount system. That did not go well, and so I'm back again, but this time I've switched from StarMount to a Trio Flatmount with a Gen 3 dish instead of a Gen 2 dish. And I just want to share a little bit of what did not go well and why I'm trying again with the Trio brand instead of the StarMount. First, just a bit about why I want to do this. I've got a Sprinter van. It's a 170 extended van, and I just love taking my kids out into incredible places and being able to stay out longer because I've got really fast Wi-Fi, and the Starlink absolutely enables that. It's magical. But in order for it to run efficiently, I need it to be a 12-volt system. So back in February, I bought a StarMount. It was really expensive, like $1,500 for the whole system. And I cut up my dish, spent a full day basically getting it set up in this system. And I thought that was going to work well. Here's a picture of the completed system. The dish is inside here. But it started to blow a fuse. And it turns out that this voltage regulator went bad. Now, that's not the biggest problem in the world, except that I wouldn't say that the customer experience has been great with StarMount. I think the owner's name is Brandon. It might have been just him for a while. He was not able to respond with commitments that he could keep, I guess is what I would say. I know he's expanded. There's a guy named Anthony manning the phones. That helps a lot to have someone who can actually answer calls and emails. But Anthony charged me to replace this, and after spending $1,500 on the system, it just didn't feel good to be charged for one of their pieces that failed. So that turned me off from doing any more business with StarMount. I'm just not gonna send any more money their way. So doing a bunch of research, I found Trio. So Trio is Tim and Katie. Tim has been amazing, super responsive. I'm just really appreciative of that. And they have a system that they call the Trio Flatmount. People seem to really like this system. One of the things that I liked about it is that it's with the new Gen 3 dish, and you don't have to cut into the dish. It just fits right in the back of the dish, which is awesome. So there's a lot fewer things that can go wrong. So I ordered it. I ordered the flat mount. I ordered an extra power cable. This is a voltage upregulator to 56 volts. I ordered the speed mount that basically encloses the dish. I ordered magnets. And so here's the dish, and this is the original power brick router and cabling that I'm not going to need anymore with this new setup. 3D printed parts, but really I don't know what material they're using. It's a really good material. So I don't love 3D printed stuff, but this seems to be really strong. Just one note about assembling them. So I thought, no problem, I'll just assemble everything together. Actually, there's a specific order. For example, you have to put the magnets on before you put the dish into the slots because you can't get to this bolt if you don't put the magnets on first. Also, the Trio flat mount, you also have to put that on before you put the dish in. So I got that wrong a couple times, had to redo the mount. Here is the magnet down here, the mount, and then the dish basically slides into this slot here. There's also a little notch in the mount on one side for the power cord, and I also got that wrong the first time. So yeah, just a lot of small things to make sure that you get right. You can actually fit the stand back in. You just need to make sure that the wire goes above and then below when you're putting the stand in. So here it is, all set up. Really easy to do. Takes, an hour max to get it all set up. It's awesome. So much easier than cutting a Gen 2 dish. Was getting 300 megabits per second on it. Amazing, just incredible. It's also really nice. So these voltage upregulators, because they are close to the power source and then you do a long cable run afterwards, you're dealing with higher voltages, which means you can have thinner cables. So I've got a 20-foot run up to my roof, but now that 20-foot run is at 56 volts instead of being at 12 volts, which is awesome. So whereas the old StarMount dish does voltage conversion in the dish, so this is all 12 volts coming in with the Gen 3 dish, the Trio kit, the voltage conversion happens outside at the beginning of the run. So that's a huge benefit. It's also nice you can prop the dish up with the original stand. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. I will let you all know how it goes. If you have anything you want me to specifically test in the comments, let me know. I'm also trying to figure out do I build a cage for this, or do I just trust the magnets to have it stick to the roof going down the highway? So let me know if anyone's got an opinion on that in the comments. All right, ciao.